Way 65 deals with percent concentration by mass. In order to calculate percent concentration by mass, you're going to need to take the mass of the solute divided by the mass of the solution. And the way you do this is by applying this formula. So if you want to calculate the concentration of a particular solute in a solvent or solution, you need to calculate what part of that is the solute. And if you recall, it takes two parts of a solution: the solute, which is the thing that's being dissolved, and the item that it's being dissolved in. That's the solvent. The way I ask my students to remember this information is, imagine you robbed a bank and you need to suddenly hide the loot, so to speak. You put your loot in, you hide it in the vent. So the loot goes in the vent. So to get the mass of the solute, all you have to do is figure out what's being dissolved. To get the total mass of the solution, add the solute and the solvent together. So in this case, the solute is the item being dissolved, and the solvent is the item that it's being dissolved in. So for example, if you're preparing salt water, you would add the mass of the salt and divide it by the mass of the salt plus the mass of the water that it's being dissolved in. Multiply that by 100 to get the percent by mass. Let's try some problems that deal with this idea. Chemical concepts are applied in candy making. A recipe for making lollipops is shown below. Here you have ingredients: 414 grams of sugar, 177 grams of water, 158 milliliters of light corn syrup. Step 1. In a saucepan, mix the sugar and water. Heat this mixture while stirring until all the sugar dissolves. Step 2. Add the corn syrup and heat the mixture until it boils. Step 3. Continue boiling the mixture until the temperature reaches 143 degrees at standard pressure. Step 4. Remove the pan from the heat and allow it to stand until bubbling stops. Pour the mixture into lollipop molds that have been coated with cooking oil spray. Determine the concentration, expressed as percent by mass, of the sugar dissolved in the mixture produced in step 1. So notice that in step 1, we have two items in question. We have the solute, which is sugar, and the solvent, which is water. In order to get the percent by mass, we need to calculate the mass of the solute and divide it by the total mass of the solution, and then multiply by 100. When we do that, notice that the mass of the solute, in this case, which is sugar, it's 414 grams. To get the mass of the solvent, which is water, it's 177 grams. So to calculate this, we need to calculate the part that's sugar over the total solution. The part that's sugar is 414 grams. The part that's the solution is formed by sugar and water. So we sum up 414 plus 177. That'll get you 591 grams, which would take you to a percent composition by mass of 70.1% sugar. So the part that's sugar by mass is 70.1% sugar. So when doing problems like percent concentration by mass, all you have to do is get the mass of the solute and divide it by the mass of the solution, which consists of the solute and the solvent together mixed. And then multiply it by 100, you get the percent composition by mass. Hopefully this was helpful, and thank you for watching.